Hello, darling. Welcome and how you doing today? Well, it's actually night, right? As you can tell when as I am recording this. So I said, you know what? Let's get a little late night snack. So here we are. All right. I have a few decks that I have pre-shuffled in front of me. What you doing? Like, is somebody getting ready for something? That's what that felt like. Like, oh yeah, right. I don't know. There could be something about not being sneaky, but I just heard on the prowl. You don't know, okay? But anyway, friend, come on in. Close the door. You know, we don't like all them flies up in here. And what's so funny is, I associate flies with like monitoring spirits. And that was one of the cards that came out for you here on your pre-shuffle. So let's get into your reading. Don't forget to like the video, share the channel, and yeah, let me know how this resonates with you. Okay. So for one, there could be an offering that either you could be giving your ancestors an offering, considering it, or maybe you're doing it. Whatever the case is, with my little deck here, we got, right, giving, kind, generous. Sweet, kind, generous, and giving. And then the ancestors were right here, and right up under the ancestors is takeoff. Like, I just heard, oh, look at the two take off from some kind of like stuck it energy, some kind of like feeling stuck ass energy, okay? Deception, trick, and stuck in the matrix, okay? It's so crazy. We're going to get into it for real. Yo, all three of the like devilish cards that's in this dang deck are right behind each other. That's crazy. But there could be something that, I don't know, about being clever about something. Or like I showed you in the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe keeping something to yourself, or I don't know. All right, tires. Okay, you look, departure, closing a cycle. You got another card out here talking about closing a cycle. We're gonna get into it. But I feel like it would be beneficial to like give your ancestors, for those of you that do venerate your ancestors, right? It's not a worship type of thing. It's a, you know what, thank you. Pour out a little liquor to your dead homies. Okay? Y'all ain't know that was hoodoo, huh? It's libations. Okay? But, I guess it's more than just hoodoo because they do that in other cultures too, right? Halloween is, appeasing the dead. That's why you put the candy out and shit like that. Halloween could be significant. Okay? Oh my God, what's the name of that store? I want to say it was Gabe's. I don't know. I found a store. I never knew it was in my city. And I was like, oh, okay. What kind of weirded me out about that store though is that after Gabe, the apostrophe before the S was a star that was upside down. Okay, all right. So I don't know. I looked at it, I said, in all the advertising and stuff, they be having is symbolism. Sigils and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do your research. Like the infinity sign, like the McDonald's, all that shit is programming. Go look it up, friend. I'm telling you, okay? Anyway, but maybe somebody wants like some sweets. Somebody, one of your ancestors, maybe somebody like cupcakes or some shit. Yeah, all right. So that's one thing. Next deck that we have here is my affirmation deck, right? And I have multiple streams of income, of passive income consistently flowing into my bank account. I am abundant showed up, right? Okay. Screenshot that shit if you need to, friend. Remind yourself, okay? All of my debts have been absolved. I am free. Oh, shit. I am free to move about as I please. Not only are you free to move about as you please, you are supported, my ninja. Okay. I just heard where your attention goes, your energy flows. And I think I know why they said that, because right here, this card is the only card that actually fell out the deck, other than that card just falling right there, right? And it says, I am creating everything I want through focus, intention, and actions, right? The Page of Pentacles. Look at this. Right after that, this bullshit. I don't like seeing that, because it's like they checking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, don't checking me like that. But it be real, like, you know what I'm saying? They just be doing it to help it jive, okay? But there's some of our self-sabotage here. And I think that's why I heard that, you know, where your attention goes, your energy flows, because the card that was right before was, I'm creating everything I want through focused intention and action, right? So continue to do that, right? And y'all already know, when you working on a manifestation coming in, the universe is gonna try you. It's gonna test you. It's gonna see if you've learned, if you are really on that vibration. You know what I'm saying? If you're matching that frequency, right? Do you really believe that you know what I'm saying? So don't feed into, like these cards said, right? Don't fall into the trick of the enemy. Because I know look now, okay? I'm preaching to myself too. Because sometimes it's just like, oh my God, when will this bullshit end? Blue been telling me that a blessing coming for like 2 fucking months. Where is it, God? Listen, I be saying the same motherfucking thing, friend. Okay? Like, hold up. For the last 2 weeks, you've been telling us that somebody coming to help. Well, what is it, God? You know, but listen. Right? Have a conviction, okay? That it's done. It's done. And don't veer away from that energy. I know it's easier said than done, but you can do it. I believe in you, okay? But don't let this ninja get you. This deception, this ew. Okay? Don't get stuck in the matrix with that bitch. That bitch there right now, okay? With its little sneaky ass, right? There could also be something with television or something, or like doom scrolling, or investing your energy into something or someone even that is not giving you a return on your investment, right? Your energy is priceless. Your time is priceless, right? So just be aware of that. And then after the devil card, right, a Capricorn could be significant. You could be a Capricorn, all right? Excuse me. I release control and trust that everything is working for my highest good, right? So, okay, let me just, because God is like, Spirit is like, girl, go ahead. You know why that card fell out. Because whoever I'm talking to today could have possibly experienced what I experienced earlier today. So, shout out Dave again, okay? Because Dave blessed your girl. When I was talking about my washing machine, and I know he probably like, girl, why you telling folks? But Dave, thank you, okay? Dave looked out for his sister and helped me out, right? So this morning, I'm all ready for my little delivery, you know what I'm saying? We finna get this washing machine over here. Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? My boys, like, they ain't gotta complain no more. I go into the fucking laundry mat with a bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all, I moved my car from under my carport, and the song, My Problems Solve Themselves for Me, from Cutie Meditations, right? Shout out Cutie Meditations. Keep your girl on one. Okay, but that song, I was jamming it in my car. I'm like, yes, thank you, God. I'm gratitude this and gratitude that. Goddamn it, boy. It's easy to be in gratitude when shit going your way, right? I kid you not. I done paid extra for the delivery now, okay? And for them to hook it up now, okay? The dude brings the damn washing machine in. He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry, we cannot hook this up because your water connection is broken. So not only could they hook it up, but now water is literally pouring into my washroom. He is not a fucking plumber, so he does not know how to stop it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. God, I thought my problem solved himself for me. What the fuck, God? You know what I'm saying? So listen, I had to call, and this is going so well, ride with me now. I had to call the plumber, who is always busy, right? This man stay busy. Guess what? He had a spot open today. Thank you, God, right? I said, how much is gonna be, Mr. Red? You know what I'm saying? Red could be somebody's favorite color. That nickname could be significant. Red Man. Shout out Mr. Red Man. Anyway, he said, oh, send me the information, you know, send me a video of what it's doing and I'll let you know. He takes me back out. He said $180. I said, shit. All right. Okay, Mr. Redman, come on. You know, come fix it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your, you know, getting here speedily or expeditiously, right? I was in such a piss. I was so pissed, right? I went to the park. I went walking and shit. I kid you not. After Mr. Red came and fixed everything up, and he put my, my shit in, everything working right. Not even an hour later. Wait, before I get there. After he did all of that, I went back outside and I talked to God a little bit more, because I was like, what's up, God? What's up? Why you playing in my face like that? Like, don't be doing me like that. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what, God? My bad. Thank you for showing me proof that this issue is already resolved. You've already solved this. Thank you for showing me that, God. Right? I done already paid the man $180. Really, anyway, yeah. I come back to the house, and about an hour later, I check my mailbox. I kid you the fuck not. It was a check from the state for $187. What? God literally showed me that it was already solved. That check, they didn't decide to send that today. They had been decided to send me that damn money. I don't know where it came from either. I wasn't supposed to get no refund. 11 on the clock. Angels, miracles. Okay, so expect miracles. Okay, expect miracles. Right? I didn't expect Dave to help me in my time of need, and he did. I didn't ask him. Expect miracles. Expect assistance. Even if this 3D world tries to show you differently. You know what I'm saying? It tries to test you. Stick with your convictions. God always look out for me. Everything is always working for my highest good. Everything, right? So anyway, all right. So that was, let me continue with your reading. Hold on. So turquoise showed up for you here as well with the crystal cards, and it says leadership qualities. Ooh, blue could be significant, or that bluish like turquoise color. Clear communication, prosperity, and success. Okay, look, all that blue, right? Back to back to back. Blue and gold. I just heard something about wedding colors, or like blue and gold, like the colors of a formal then come, like, I don't know, somebody might invite you to go to like a little ball or something. I don't feel like it's gonna be little though, It feels very like you gotta put on some nice clothes for this shit, okay? Like, you wanna look your best. Blue and gold though, okay? Like gold topaz being here. And look, something about blue, okay? But blue is that's a color of peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's a color of peace. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm telling you, blue and gold. You know what I just heard? Silver and gold. Okay. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. I ain't heard that in so long. And actually, it was on a playlist a few months ago. But I don't know. Silver and gold could be significant. Okay, so after turquoise is fluorite. Personal protection, getting organized, aura cloak, and cooperation. And then blue kyanite says connecting with animals. Y'all heard, buddy? Literally, as I'm reading that about animals, my baby just growled. Okay. Telepathic abilities, finding your true path, and finding clarity. You finna find some shit, okay? Something about to cooperate with you. Something's happening, friend. Even if you don't think it is. Hold on. It's something about the cracks and the crevices, okay? Yeah. It's something about in between. That's giving me purgatory. Look. Like the cracks and the crevices. It's something about getting in there. Okay, so what that is giving me is kind of like, you may not realize, right, that something is, like, it may look like it's, okay, give me an example, guys, because I don't know how to explain this. It's almost like a busy ass highway, right? With what you call them thing, like the lights that tell you when to walk and when not to walk or whatever. What they're showing me is kind of like the road looks clear, but that walking sign still says don't walk. You get what I'm saying? And you stand there and you like, bitch, a car ain't passed in 5 whole minutes. Nigga, I'm finna walk in this street. And as soon as you walk in that goddamn street, pow! You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think there's a bitch, like, these cars could go 75, 85 miles an hour, right? So you don't see it coming because you looking like this. And you look that way, you like, okay, I think I could pew. That's what this is giving me. Like, there could be something in some sort of like define some about my yes about getting something out, okay, getting something out the area, like it's kind of like dusting behind the TV, or you know, getting behind your bed or something, like something that's not really seen. Okay, I feel like God is working on something like that for you, okay? Working in something like that for you, okay? All right, what was next? I want to say it was this one, okay? Which is kind of strange. On the bottom of the deck, it says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, right? Okay, what that is? I ain't write down the scripture, where that came from. Oh, DPC, directed, protected, unconnected. Yes, sir. Okay, grab your merch down below. Right? If you are directed, protected, and connected. And then right up under that, you have knowledge as a form of deliverance. Didn't it just say you was gonna find some stuff, friend? It said you're gonna find some stuff. So I don't know, maybe you're gonna find some knowledge. And the tongue, knowledge about speaking something, okay. All right, so you have a fan, or at least one of them. You may have fans, but this card came out on pre-shuffle. All right, I am a stranger. You don't know me, but I know your ass, okay? Look, the power of now, right? So mindfulness, right? Releasing the past, meditation, awareness, enjoying the present moment. Excuse me, it is late night, right? So scare me. But then it was this, look who this stranger is watching you, friend. Okay, watching looking stalking face ass, okay? I like cutting up with you. You're fun. I know somebody could feel like that though. All right, okay, now there may be, remember this thing just said something about finding your true path, right? You see that? Finding your true path with kind night. I went to go get, or I thought I had picked up the deck that goes with this deck of cards, right? What? The deck of cards that goes with this card, okay? You get what I'm trying to say, shit. Okay, now this is called Vice Versa Tarot, right? I picked up the goddamn Tarot of Opposition, okay? First of all, fuck the ops, okay? No, but real talk. So I felt like that was significant, like vice versa, and like up, because these, it's like an up and down and back and forth. I don't know. That could be significant though, right? This deck is back and forth, and this one is up and down. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just heard the 4 directions, okay? The winds of change is what I just heard as well. The archangels could be significant. Gabriel, communication. West, is he the angel of the West or something? I don't remember, friend. But look it up though. Okay, Gabriel, because remember I told you about the store Gabe. I think that's the name of it. My baby must be losing playing his game with them. I get him all the way back here fussing at the TV. But yeah. Okay. You got the Knight of Pentacles. He's in the upright. But let me tell you what's going on with this deck though. There could be somewhere God is leading you that for some of y'all, you may not even be thinking about this thing, right? Because it feels like it may have been something either from childhood or whatever this is. It gives you that feeling of being like a child, you know, like free, right? Not afraid of judgment or, being shamed, being ashamed, okay? That could be something you might want to break away from, right? For one thing, other people's opinions, okay? But I say that because you got the Ace of Wands that showed up. The Page of Wands upside down, right? This is the opposition here, right? That's the ops. I don't know. It could be an immature fire sign. I don't know. But then you have the 8 of Wands in the upright, right? And the Ace of Wands was in the upright too. But then look, the Knight of Wands in the goddamn upside down. Noah, you know what? Oh my God. Y'all, the upside down is significant. Wasn't that in the Stranger Things or something like that? Anyway. Anyway, all right. And then look, you got the 10 of Swords in the upright. Okay, and you see, look. Dude is frozen. Okay, he ain't finna go nowhere. But I feel like he is frozen because God is trying to tell him don't go. Not necessarily don't go that way, but it's almost like God is trying to pull your attention in another direction in some area, right? Okay, it may be something creative. Whatever this creative thing is, it could possibly make you some sort of money, right? And you have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands on the dark side, right? Which gives me very much shadow, right? I'm aware of the places in my life where I self-sabotage, right? What that is giving me, the message I'm hearing right now is, I don't feel like you're ashamed. I feel like you don't realize that you may not be doing something because it could be connected to a shadow aspect of yourself, right? For instance, before I started, I had a great release session with Spirit, right? I'm talking about I got it off my chest, okay? And I was asking God, I was like, yo, why has this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had a lot of questions. And one of the things Spirit said to me loud and clear is like, the door is open. Like, you're not, like, I'm not blocking. I'm not telling you can't do this. You're stopping yourself, you know? No shade, right? But sometimes we do get in our own way. And I thought about it, I was like, you know what, Spirit? Forget you, man. Forget you for being honest with me, okay? No, but I appreciate it. For real. But that could be significant. All right, it doesn't have to be, but that's just an example. With the Wands, that's creative energy, right? The Page of Wands, he goes out and discovers, right? The Knight of Wands, he puts the action behind the discovery, right? It's like something, you have a potential for a new beginning here, right? There's a potential new beginning, right? In some sort of creative area of your life. But you gotta not be scared to jump over these like hurdles, right? Look, it's set up for you to win, but you still have to take the leap. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I am legit preaching to myself right now too. I'm gonna have to watch this reading back. Look at dude right there. Look at dude. He falling and shit. He ain't prepared. Mudras could be significant. Okay. All right, Anjali. Okay. Angels. That's what that sounds like to me. But this dude, what's that? Look at his fingers. Look at him. It's like he throwing us some gang signs. Okay. Wow, this dude, he good. Look, he having fun while he jumping over the hurdles. It's like, make the most of something or something like that. Okay, make the most of it. All right, I just heard find the fun in it. And Spirit's giving me an example of when I try to get my son to do shit and he be giving me, you know, like, oh, mama, can I please do it? And like, it's like turn something into a game or turn something, you like make it fun for yourself. Maybe set goals and reward yourself when you do certain things. And they don't have to be big things, right? So say, for instance, you wanted to, it's a creative endeavor. So let's say you wanted to be on social media, right? And you know, being on social media, it steps to this shit, right? You gotta know how to edit. You gotta know how to fucking record a video. You gotta have the nerve to get in front of a camera and start talking to it. So it's like setting yourself up with small goals and then rewarding yourself for it, right? Maybe you reward yourself when you write a script, or maybe you reward yourself after you have finally cleared off some space in your home to record your videos, or you get what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be like, oh, I gotta put my head down and do this thing until it's all done. No, like, set small little checkpoints. You get what I'm saying? I'm legit preaching to myself. I gotta rewatch this. Real talk, cause God wanna like help you get out this ice, friend. Okay, all right. It could be something here, because the Ten of Swords could be betrayal. It could be backstabbings and things like that. Ooh, the Hierophant. My God. All right. This ain't for everybody, but I heard it. So, What? I just got a weird notification, okay, about a quantum something or another, so I don't know. No, I'm thinking of 4. It's because quad, but that's quantum. But I don't know the number 4 to be significant, okay? Somebody could have a church hurt, okay? All right, or something like that. I don't know why I got that from this card. I've never gotten that from the Hierophant before. I don't know, maybe because you look like I don't know. It's something that you are gonna do that's gonna make God really, really happy. Like, I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, how do I say that? Okay. It's almost like answering the call. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine that you sent your child, like your child went on a trip for however old you are, right? That many years, right? And you told the child that you go have fun, experience, your travel, whatever you want. But just make sure that you stay in contact with me, and you know what I'm saying? Just do these 2 little things while you gone. That's all I want you to do. Just do these 2 little things, right? And could you imagine that your ass still ain't did them 2 little things? Right? Like, you usually answer the call when God called you, you know what I'm saying? But you've been putting off these 2 little things that you agreed to. This is like you finally doing them 2 little things. Something is gonna make, like, it's like, yes, she did it. That's what I'm feeling. Like, yes, he did it. Yes, this is what we were talking about. This is what we've been waiting on. That's what this feels like. Look at the Hierophant. Like, yes, baby, yes. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Look at my baby. That's the type of shit it feel like, y'all. Like a parent. Okay. Okay, all right. Now, I know somebody's childhood is, oh my God, I just realized that. So I have my baby here, okay? This is my baby Granny Annie, okay? She doesn't necessarily want to be on TV tonight, all right? But this is my baby, and it's a baby doll, okay? She was talking to me at the store the other day, and I told her I walked right past her. I ain't studied her. I didn't even see her when I walked past, but I heard, and I had to turn around. I'm like, who you talking to me? And I looked and said, oh my God, hello. And we introduced ourselves to each other, you know what I'm saying? She was like, can I go home with you? I feel like I'm connected to you. And we had a conversation, and it's like Passover Little Ones with an S, that be, yeah. Anyway, that's my imagination, right? Right? It's something about childlike energy, friend. Let me tell you why I say that. Listen, you got parenthood here, right? On pre-shuffle. It says, healing your inner child will help you make money. When I read that, I was like, how? You know what I'm saying? And you know what Spirit said? When you heal your inner child, that confronts the doubts, the criticism you have for yourself, the judgment of yourself. You know what I'm saying? We were not born judging ourselves. Shit, we didn't know right from wrong until somebody else told us what was right and what was wrong. And you know what I'm saying? Don't do this and you shouldn't do that, and don't wear this and don't sing like that, and don't play the piano that way, and don't go up the stairs on what shit. It's like, what the fuck? I just heard it's time for you to redefine your world, okay? Like, you say what's good and what's bad. It's your fucking world. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's something about that though, like releasing, not necessarily all old mindsets, but the ones that definitely don't serve you anymore. You know, from structures is what I'm hearing. Patriarchy could be significant for somebody here, okay? Like maybe like you studying about it or something. Okay, I don't know. Or you into it or something, I don't know. But parenthood also says caregiver, teacher. What does that say? Pediatrician, or any career centered on children. Don't forget to nurture yourself while you work towards your goal, your goals. All right, last but not least, we have these two cards that came out, okay? New beginnings. Look, it's right there. New beginnings. Right, hold up. Right. Finding your true path. New beginnings, right? That's what that is, okay? All right. Okay, somebody could be a writer. Let's see what else come out this deck. But 818 says you are nearing the end of a significant and important phase of your life. Things will soon flow more smoothly. And then here with the number 1, it says new beginnings, creation, creativity, motivation, progress, intuition and inspiration, happiness and positivity, and personal fulfillment. Excuse me. I want to know who this stranger is. Who this is, friend? It's like they your fan. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my goodness. Somebody likes your voice. And I told y'all, yo, excuse me. This stranger, you and this person might actually wind up being friends or something, okay? Look. The color freaking blue, I'm telling you. It says peaceful rest. Oh, chef's kiss, right? What? Profound insight. Primary color. Intuition. Peace. What? That passes all understanding is what I heard. Yes, God. All right, the number 3 could be significant. Contemplation. All right, earth energy, reflection, freedom, prayer, spiritual realization, devotion, and calm. Look, I enjoy our conversation. I can talk to you all night. That could be somebody you block that miss you. All right. A friend. Okay. A feminine friend? A feminine friend. A woman, okay, is what I meant. Right? Your growth, like your spiritual growth could be significant. Maybe why you broke away from this person. Maybe y'all grew apart or something. Somebody miss you. Oh, somebody, They miss you. They enjoyed y'all conversations. All right. But let's see if anything else comes out of this deck. And I'm going to let you go for the night, darling, okay? Spirit, is there anything else that we need to hear in regards to this nice message? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Come on. I'm off on the unlocking. All right. I don't know why. But judgment. Something about judgment, okay? Or a judgment. I just heard the courts of heaven, okay? So I don't know if we talking about spiritual judgment or we talking about like an actual court case, all right? But I saw the gavel. Ain't that what it's called? A gavel. When I was holding it up, it looked like a gavel. Excuse me. And it says, hold up. What was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitation. Oh my God, I'm not, because these shorts are a little short. I don't want to throw my ass in the air like that. But I swear to you, it's a card over there that I just pre-shuffled on my desk. And it says unlimited. It says unlimited. And that card earlier, remember, say all your debts have been absolved. You can move about as you wish. Oh my God. All right, but it also says blocks are there to tell you that you're steering off track. Interesting. Okay, somebody could be a designer. Or somebody could be gossiping about your designs or something. Or your fashion. Or your art. It says you're being called to tune into your individuality and express yourself. Interesting. People are talking about you and what you're doing. Ooh, that's a pretty flower. That's pretty. Okay. I don't know, friend. Somebody could be talking about your money. Okay, what we doing? There's something about that too with finances. Like, you could want to, I just heard, get a financial advisor. I don't feel like that's for everybody, but if you know you need one, then that's for you, okay? But get your finances in order, right? And what I mean by that is, know what's what's coming in and what's going out. All right, that may be for someone. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Anyway, you have shift here. Okay, right? It looked like she had a crossroads, don't it? It is. She could go any way she wants to. Wait, wasn't that in the message too about it says something about like are you ready for this type of exposure or something? It's like no matter which way you go, you gonna be blessed, but the blessings may come in a little differently. I hope that makes sense. You can go watch that video. All right. Okay, it says taking your career in a totally different direction. Yo, literally finding your true path. I'm telling you, look at this. Bam, bam, bam. It's time to take your career in a totally new path. All right, it says have the courage to change course. Continue to grow, change, and learn. Lord, it say you reach the end of a route where you cannot continue traveling. Ooh, Lord, let me tell you, friend. All right, baby, God had told me, oh, Lord, for the longest to leave that damn hospital I was working at. And it took for me to have a literal nervous breakdown at work. Okay? That shit was embarrassing as fuck. My wig was way back here and shit. They stretched me out on the fucking gurney in front of all my goddamn coworkers and shit. I'm like, you niggas ain't tell me that my wig was halfway hanging off and shit. My goddamn wig kept showing. Y'all, that's embarrassing. Okay? So look, don't be like me. I'm telling you now. Okay, when God trying to tell you get your ass on, okay? I couldn't go back to fucking work after that. Who the fuck wants to go back here? You're fucking embarrassed now, okay? I actually did go back, but it was not for long because I almost cursed out one of my patient's daughters, and I did not want to lose my nursing license over some bullshit. So I bowed out on that ass, okay? I knew that's what was coming up next. If I don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna curse somebody the fuck out. Okay, yep, bye. Go, friend, okay? Make that change, okay? Michael Jackson could be significant. Anyway, there could be some things, though, that you're about to learn or that you are learning. And then in that card, it says something about continue to grow, change, and learn. In this card, it says work with a mentor to learn new skills to teach you how to implement your plans. You could be in school to pursue higher education or work for a school district. I'm telling you, it's something about money, like learning something about money or investments or something like that. Didn't that come up in another reading? Teach yourself to succeed with money or get a financial advisor to teach you. Look, it say it right there, friend. Okay. This says take action. Okay. Look, I never notice that way back there. That sign says open now, right? Somebody could be like an activist or something. Okay. And see, this lady, this is not a black lady. This is a white lady right here. But she is advocating for someone who don't even look like her. So that could be significant. Like having a heart to not only just help yourself and your people, but all people, right? It says, do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it, yo. That was a message today too. Don't wait for what the dude said. Dang, it was something that rhymed with wait. Something he said he don't do. Wait for somebody else and something like that. Anyway, don't wait, okay? It says whatever your question is, this is telling you to go for it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. Oh my God. All right, and then you have, like I said, it's something here about money, okay? I know in one of our readings, I definitely know on TikTok that came up, like somebody's gonna need a financial advisor for something. Like real talk, and I mean because someone is about to have large sums of money, you know? But it looks as though, so let's get some advice, all right? I mean, I know this kind of is advice. This money card says, this card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward, my ninja. Bitcoin or like that kind of coin could be significant. What's that called? Why is that escaping me right now? I know what it's called, but for whatever reason, I can't think of it. Damn. Okay. Whatever. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finance. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances, okay? I love it. And that damn unlocking, you unlocking something. You got to learn a little bit. I'm gonna go to sleep after this, okay? My mouth is like, look, it's time to rest, okay? Oh my Lord, oh my Lord. All right, Spirit, what is the best advice? Like, what's the best thing we could do right now to get to where we desire to be and to where you are leading us, okay? Because I know some of this message for me too. I know it is. I'm telling you, I definitely. 818. That is, okay, 8s and 1s are significant, right? On the bottom of the deck is a full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio could be significant. Blood moon, okay? It says transformation, death, birth, rebirth, power, shadow work, and healing. I just heard don't shit change. What? Nothing don't happen by. I'm gonna go to sleep now because that thought just totally left my mind. What else was I gonna say? By chance. That's it. Thank you, God. All right. Something don't happen by chance. Okay. You got, look, this right here, right? New moon and Taurus, love, romance, beauty, tenderness, sensuality, physical security, safety. But then right up under that is something about opposition. Because look, you got the tarot opposition right there. Now we got the opposition card. The fuck? Now this, because I could take this one of two ways. Okay. Either there is a Taurus, Scorpio, or Aries that is opposing you or giving you a hard time or something. If not that, there could be a boss or someone over you or something that is opposing something or making something more difficult for you. Or this could be that you are having trouble stepping into that. I say it's probably that because it said, I mean, pickup was for you, right? Leadership qualities, right? What is Aries energy? A boss. All right, Rick. That name could be significant. Richard. All right, Rick Ross. Goddamn. Ross. Grocery store. That's what I just heard. I thought I said it that way. Listen, it's late. I might be a little bit delusional right now, but yeah, 8s and 1s are significant, okay? Something's about to be clear. All right, you about to get some clarity. Some clarity about something, okay? All right, assimilate life experience and know that you have support, baby. All right, Spirit. 1 card, please. Assimilate life experience and develop stronger concentration. Okay, I told you about that earlier though, right? With like, it was something about TV or doom scrolling. Let's see. The number 8, I kid you not. I'm telling you, 8s and 1s are significant. Okay, ground yourself. Remember that earth energy was in that blue card, right? Why am I holding it up so close? Okay, ground yourself. Aquarius could be significant. Ooh, what I just told you earlier. Temper your criticism. All right. Right. Don't be hard on yourself. Of course, don't be hard on others, but most times the reason we be hard on others, or if we are normally hard on others, is because we're hard on ourselves too. And make sure you listen to your intuition. I love this book. This was one of my first Oracle decks, like 4 years ago, something like that. And when I tell you, it was so worth the money, y'all. I love this. I like Ina Siegel anyway, though. She got some good work. Okay, shout out Ina Siegel. What up, girl? What up? Hi, girl. But it says your intuition. No, this is not what I'm supposed to be reading you, but don't nothing happen by chance, okay? Okay, maybe you need to embrace meditation as well. Why is page 8 not wanting to pop his little head out? All right, use meditation to access spirit realms. But develop stronger concentration. Says become more detailed and effective in all you do. Acute concentration enables you to think in a cohesive, harmonious way. By learning to deepen your concentration, you'll be able to delve into a more profound understanding of life, make better decisions, and effectively work with life-changing healing and spiritual processes. As long as your attention is dispersed on the outside world, you are not refining your inner self. Correct concentration removes nervousness and fear and helps you focus your attention on what enriches and enlivens you. Improving your ability to concentrate also awakens your imagination and ability to visualize, and is a powerful step to developing your intuition. So your intuition is significant, right? The more you concentrate, the more you start to identify the small details that make all the difference in every area of life. Excellent concentration also allows you to become extraordinary in any field of study and to dramatically improve your memory. Action. It says go for a 15-minute walk. Be present and observe everything you see. Focus on even the smallest details. What did I tell you? I'm telling you, it's something about the cracks and crevices. Pay attention. Real talk, okay? All right, so it says, then try to recall what you saw with as much description as possible. You can also do concentration exercises throughout your workday. Become aware of people you work with. Really look at what they are wearing, what they are saying, how they talk, walk, etc. Then close your eyes and recall what you noticed. In particular, remember people's names and what they shared with you. Jesus, that is a tall feat for my black ass, okay? But real talk, that is very significant. Me and my son were watching the live action Snow White, and she remembered them boys' names, the dwarfs, the little elves or whatever. No, they dwarfs, right? Yeah. She remembered their names. They told her one time, and when she said them all to them, they was like, damn. And she was like, yeah, my mama always told me it's really good to remember people's names. So memory, concentration, all that shit could be significant. All right. But anyway, darling, I love you so much. Don't forget, as always, go check out IfaKslays. Y'all, they still sponsoring your girl. Shout out IfaKslays. Thank you, boo. But you can still get a 40-minute reading with a live advisor for less than $20. And of course, when y'all go check them out, that helps us out over here, okay, on our channel, okay? So I appreciate everyone who has tried it out. And if you have tried it out and you had a really good experience and you want to share it, hey, let me know in the comment section. I love reading that. I love hearing it. And I know I can't respond to everybody's comments, but please know that I try my best to read through them all, right? But yeah, Psychic Source is still offering it. I will leave their information down below in the description box and in the pinned comment section. Of course, it's for new clients only. You wanted to come up here. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed. I love you so much. Check out the pinned comment and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, babe.